What's going on YouTube? Fulton here at Mad Vapes and Boone, here to do a quick little video on how to change your coil. Pretty much on any tank, and also I'm going to be changing the glass out on my tank as well. The tank that I'm using today is the Fireluke Mesh Pro Tank, a very popular tank here in the shop. Myself and Dylan both use this tank. But to start out on how to change a coil, first thing you'll need to do is empty out your tank or have it relatively low, just like this, okay? Have your coil ready to go. And also, if you're wanting to change the glass, have that ready to go as well, and some paper towels wouldn't help. Would help. It would help. So, the first thing you'll do is grab a hold of both colored pieces, just like so, and you'll unscrew. Normally, it's going to be covered in a little bit of juice, so it's going to be hard to unscrew it. That's why the paper towel's here. You just unscrew using the paper towel's grip, and voila, it just pops out just like so. So you have this going on. Your tank's now in two pieces. Don't worry, it's okay. It's totally normal. Next thing we are going to need to do is take the coil out. So I'll use another paper towel. Grab a hold of the base of the tank, and then with the remainder of the paper towel, grab a hold of the coil and unscrew. Don't be scared to rip the paper towel. It's only there for grip and to keep your hands from being covered in juice. So once your old coil is out, you can tell it's ready to time to change, because you can see in there that it is burnt and not white anymore. And then compared to the new coil, that's completely white and ready to go. So all you'll do with your new coil is screw it in, make sure it's lined up. Screw it in, hand tight. You don't want to take a tool to this or anything. You just want it to be hand tight so you can get it out the next time. And there you go, your coil is changed. Now to change the glass, remember this piece. All you're going to have to do is pull the glass off. Make sure if an O-ring pops off, grab the O-ring. Put it back onto your tank if the O-ring did fall off. Just like so. And grab your new glass. I'm using the bubble glass. Slide that over. And then, what I like to do with all my coils is put a little juice in the actual coil itself. You don't necessarily have to do this. This is something I do. It helps speed up the process. And all I'm doing is barely squeezing just to get a little bit of juice to come out, so I can saturate the cotton inside the coil. So once that's done, you're going to take your tank pieces and line them up and screw them back together. And once they are screwed back together, you're good to fill up your tank. This holds so much more juice than the other glass. A whole another mil. But it looks cooler, in my opinion. And after that, we're going to let the tank sit for a couple minutes to let the juice really get into the coil before we vape it. And I'll come back to you whenever that is done. So as you can see, I got my coil nice and saturated and it's vaping fine now. But yeah, so that's how you change a coil. As you can see, I have a nice vape band on my device to protect the glass. Charlie's gonna release a video coming up in the future on tips and tricks on how to prevent your tank from breaking. I think the #1 tip in that is not to drop it, but we all drop things, so it's okay. But yeah, guys, I just want to do a quick little video on how to change a coil. This way you guys all knew. And this goes with pretty much every tank. All the new style tanks like the TFE12 Prince, the Baby Prince, the Fireluke Mesh tank, the Fireluke Mesh Pro Tank, the Falcon tank. So there's a big list of tanks where this is the way you change the coils. But anyway, guys, if you like the video, please subscribe, like the video, check us out on Facebook and Instagram so you know when we have deals going on in the shop, and I'll see you guys in the next video.